Ja, ich wollte es nicht sagen. Gott, mach mich der Kerl fertig, du.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Geht denn, ich folge dir einfach mal.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Alter.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Was war der, hä? Gott, mach mich dieses Spiel kirre im Kopf.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Okay. Also das Spiel macht bis jetzt echt Spaß. Außer dass der Autor oder der Redner ein bisschen... Gott, Alter! Dass er ein bisschen zu viel labert, aber naja. Folgen wir der Story einfach weiter.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a first door
Tut mir leid.
here. And that in turn
Oh, Mann.
means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Ich bin ein wenig erkältet, deswegen ist meine Lache ein wenig im Arsch. Aber naja.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
Oh Mann.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Then you won't do it.
Time return stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Okay. Alter. Also irgendwie, ja, das Game erinnert mich irgendwie an eine Criminal Minds Folge, die ich gestern geguckt habe, aber... Yeah, neu starten. Woo.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Und diesmal gehen wir einfach links, wenn es geht. Lol, es geht wieder.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Was steht hier denn noch so? Target, plus for founding, not cause. Welchen haben wir denn noch? Do not order without consulting web manager. Everyone is unique, you most all of you. Number of slides on the slides, charts. Oh god. Broom closet? Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Alter Schwede. Ach, das Badezimmer ist das. Oh. Okay. Was haben wir hier? Nichts, da kann ich auch nicht rein.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh, ja.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alter, das Spiel ist göttlich. Nee, ich gehe da nicht nochmal runter auf so ein Ding. Ah, ich muss. Ah! Nein. Oh Gott.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Da ist garantiert kein Ausgang. Nee. Nein.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Ach, das ist nur ein Lichtschalter? Ach du. Ich glaube, da muss jemand den ganzen Tag nur Lichtschalter betätigen. Na, okay. Und weiter geht's in der Story.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Alter, was war das denn für ein Go? Oh Gott. Wir waren 400 noch was, ne? Oder 200? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Schade.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Also ich bin gerade ein bisschen sprachlos, deswegen tut mir leid.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Da ist ein großer roter Knopf, ein großer roter Knopf. Hey, warum macht er nichts? Irgendwie, also ganz irgendwie. Wo muss ich denn jetzt hin? Hier war ich noch nicht. Naja, tschüss, großer Raum.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Den Punkt habe ich noch gar nicht gesehen. Dann würde ich mal sagen, oh. Was kommt nun? Das unerwartete Ende.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Da passiert gleich irgendwas, das ist nicht
Even as
richtig.
the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay, mein letzter Hinweis. Oder mein letzter Befehl für heute. Da ist irgendwas nicht richtig.
Stanley felt the
Oh,
cool
doch.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay! I've made it? I've made it? Habe ich es geschafft. Oder entschuldige mich auch wieder. Nee, ich glaube, ich habe es geschafft. Okay, das nächste Mal geht's aber in der nächsten Aufnahmesession weiter. Ich danke euch fürs Zuschauen. Für euch geht's wahrscheinlich dann gleich direkt weiter. Ciao für now, bis bald.